So this is LaDonna Wilson as the Reverend Mother. And does this have a little prequel to the song?
It doesn't quite go perfectly, but I'll give you some of it anyway.
Okay.
Well, as you know, the Reverend Mother has a little bit of an Irish accent, so it might take me just a second to catch on here. Well, my mom and dad were with the circus, you know, and they were doing their act in Key Largo, and there was this big storm. I mean, a lollapalooza. The tents had collapsed on one side, and we were stuck in the trailers, and it was Christmas. Well, at the same time that the circus was in town, Sophie Tucker was in town. She was supposed to be doing her club act, but of course there weren't any customers. That storm was a-raging like it had been directed by Cecil B. DeMille. Well, the hotel people invited us all over for Christmas dinner. Well, when Sophie Tucker started telling stories, I thought my mom was gonna die. I remember this one story. Soph says, "You know, I was gonna go to church with you, but the last time I went, the priest said, 'Soph, you can't come in here in that low-cut dress.' And she said back, 'But Father, I have a divine right.' And the priest said, 'You have a pretty good-looking left, too, but you still can't come in here in that low-cut dress.' You know, I don't think we ever laughed as much as we did that Christmas. It was an old-time carnival Christmas with animal acts and clowns, a three-ring celebration, all smiles, no frowns. It was an old-time carnival Christmas filled with laughter and mirth. An old-time carnival Christmas, the greatest show on earth. Well, later, they invited us all over for dinner, and they brought us into this fancy-schmancy dining room. I'd never seen so much food. They must have known that my mom and dad weren't called 2 tons on a tightrope for nothing. And Sophie Tucker was no will-o'-the-wisp. Anyway, after dinner, we had entertainments the like of which you'd never seen before. Come to think of it, it may have been the first dinner theater presentation. P.T. Barnum had nothing on us when it came to the Christmas show. Mary was played by a snake-charming princess, and the bearded lady was Joseph. The angels were members of the aerial team, flying high on the flying trapeze. There weren't any children under age 10, so the circus midget was Jesus. The elephants were hooked up like 2 yoke of oxen. The shepherd was a chimpanzee. There wasn't any need to go out and buy a donkey. My uncle was a jackass for free. It was an old-time carnival Christmas with animal acts and clowns, a 3-ring celebration, all smiles, no frowns. It was an old-time carnival Christmas filled with laughter and mirth. An old-time carnival Christmas, the greatest show on earth. When I think back on those carnival days, honey, we were a crazy lot. No black tie affairs or putting on airs, just simple folks happier than not. But nowadays, that seems so long ago. Christmas is high-tech today. There's a virtual stable with a savior on a disc. I don't know what to say, except I miss that old-time carnival Christmas with animal acts and clowns, a 3-ring celebration, all smiles, no frowns. I miss that old-time carnival Christmas filled with laughter and mirth. An old-time carnival Christmas,